Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Mr. PvP. My name is Mr. Bornero, and today it is time to have a Q&A. So, 3 weeks ago I uploaded a video telling you guys to ask any questions you might have and wanted to be in the Q&A, and you guys had a lot of awesome questions and I'm excited to answer them. So, without further ado, let's get into the Q&A. How did you get into Minecraft and how did you find Hypixel? So, the story behind this is I'm actually the least likely, or one of the least likely people to have moderator rank on the largest Minecraft server, or let alone to have a gaming channel on YouTube with 1,000 plus subscribers. So the story behind that is, for a lot of my childhood, our household didn't really have video games. Video games weren't really part of the household activities. We did a lot of other things. I played a lot of piano, I shot archery, I played guitar, and had some other focuses that kept me distracted and kept me busy. So I actually didn't get introduced to Minecraft until I was 15. And it was actually, Minecraft was a gift. It was given to me as a gift on my birthday by a friend of mine. And figured, hey, it'll be fun. I've heard of Minecraft before. I have some friends that play it. And I guess it'll be fun to try it out. And September 26th, the day after my birthday, I got the game, got it downloaded, and started playing it. I enjoyed it for like maybe a week. I wasn't very into it. Minecraft alone was not one of those things that I was seeing myself playing very frequently. So I kind of dropped it, and but that was how I got introduced to Minecraft in general. Alright, so as far as how I was introduced to Hypixel, it was months after I actually started playing Minecraft, which was December 20th, if you want to be exact. So, 5 days before Christmas, it's December, it's cold, and my house doesn't have a furnace, or a petroleum-powered furnace, so we had to split wood for our fireplace to keep the house warm. And I was splitting wood, and I really don't know how it happened, but the part of the wood bent back and gave me a spider fracture on my pointer finger. So later that day, we were planning on having friends come over, and the original plan for our friends, we were going to play outside in the snow, snowball fights, etc., etc. It was going to be a great time. And the wood splitter had other plans, so yeah, that didn't go so well. When our friends came over, my buddy and I decided we would play chess and board games. Now, if there's one thing you want to learn about me in this Q&A, is that I suck at chess. So, after being completely demolished in chess like 10 times or whatever by my friend, I was like, okay, let's do something else. So we went over to my laptop and I opened up Minecraft, and we were gonna do, like, I didn't really have a plan. I didn't know that public servers were a thing. So like I don't even know what my plan was now. Like, I'd look back at it now, it was like pretty stupid, because what if you're not gonna use public servers, what's the deal? And but I didn't know. My finger was broken and I was like, I don't want to play chess. So that was by process of elimination. That's what I kind of wanted to do. So my friend was like, why would you play on a single player? Why don't you play multiplayer? Playing multiplayer hadn't even crossed my mind. I was like, what? Playing multiplayer? Huh. And so basically we found the IP for Hypixel and entered it, and that's how he originally knew about Hypixel. So he entered the IP into my computer, and we took turns because we only had a laptop, and I thought it was really cool because, like, playing online gaming before that time was a completely foreign concept to me. It never really crossed my mind playing on a minigame server with other people, so it was really cool. And after I was introduced to Hypixel, I was kind of hooked. I was like really into it. I really enjoyed playing and had a lot of fun. So that's how I was introduced to Hypixel. What was your first game you got into? It's actually pretty ridiculous. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And this question is quite ironic because it's from Toxic Spider, and he's a helper on the network, and he plays primarily UHC Champions. And UHC Champions was actually the first game I actually played. Now do mind, I was Hypixel Network level 4 when I actually understood like the mini games and how they worked. And so obviously it was before it had the level limit where you had to be a certain network level before you could play the game. So I was one of those complete noobs that just joined UHC like, huh, what's this? And you can go to Plank and look at my UHC stats and see that I am trash at UHC. I mean, there's bad, and then there's like really bad, and I was really bad at UHC. I kind of played UHC like it was a vanilla, like normal vanilla Minecraft, and then like so I'd get wood. I even sometimes I think I built a house and got full iron, thought, oh yeah, I'm stacked, and then full diamond people would come along and crush all my dreams and hopes. And yeah, UHC was the first game I got into, and then Skywars, Blitz, etc. So here's a harder question. What was the main reason you applied for staff? So when I was introduced to the network, I just thought it was amazing. I really loved it, and I loved talking to the members of the community. I loved going around on the forums, reading threads and seeing the level of creativity that these people had was really awesome, and I thought that was just fantastic, and I loved interacting with the community. And I kept thinking, well, how could I help this community? How could I be a more significant part of this? Because this is a big deal. It's a really, like, Hypixel is a big deal, and I wanted to be a bigger part of it. So when I saw like ranks like helper and mod, I was like, whoa, because it was really cool. And I talking to some of the staff members, and I thought this could be a role I could do. I would love to be a helper or a moderator. I would love to be staff on this server, basically. Do you regret making the friend me for pizza meme? This is actually a funny question. I would regret making that meme if not for the 100,000 views that one video got. So no, I don't regret making that meme. Do you friend on Hypixel? Only if you send me $10 billion or a truckload of pizza. What staff rank are you? I am a Hypixel moderator. What is your opinion on Star Wars and Harry Potter? Freaking awesome! Is being a staff member stressful? I had 2 stages of being a staff member, and that was as being a helper and as a moderator. Now, being a helper wasn't stressful at all. It was actually really enjoyable. I loved being a helper because it was just like, you got to help people, but you weren't too pushed into your role. It was pretty relaxed, pretty laid back in my opinion. So being helper wasn't stressful, but when I moved on to being a moderator, then it became like a little more stressful because there's a lot more work and it becomes more of a job. So I would say being a moderator is a little stressful. It's not like a real job IRL where you like have to be like on time and you gotta work this many hours, but of course for a real job most of the time you're getting paid money. So I would say it's stressful on a mediocre level being a moderator. What is your favorite minigame on Hypixel? Can I just answer all of them? No, but seriously, my favorite minigame changes like every other day. Like one day it's Skywars, the other day it's Blitz survival games. Sometimes it's Blocking Dead, Dragon Wars. It always changes because eventually I get bored of one game and I move on to the next. But I'll tell you one thing. I know my least favorite game, and that is Bed Wars. When did you get accepted for the staff team? Now, there are multiple answers to this question, but it's also a question that I can't give a full answer to without giving out staff information, so I'm just going to say my application was technically accepted on February 11th, 2017. So that's the basic answer, and my application was reviewed and responded to by Don Rosa. Can you give me a shout out sometime? Everyone subscribe to Nick is Cool. There. What is your favorite part of being moderator? Views! No, I'm just kidding. If I really wanted views on YouTube, I would just make a video about how to get Hypixel staff to friend you. My favorite part about being a moderator on Hypixel is just like being able to be a part of the community that helps it grow, being a significant part of the community that is working behind the scenes, doing some important stuff that helps the community indirectly and directly, and it just feels really good to be a part of the community in that way. Does being a Hypixel staff member take you a lot of time IRL? Yes, but I prioritize my real life, such as school, work, etc., far above my job as moderator, so it's kind of like, it does take a lot of time IRL, but I don't sacrifice, like, important things for the sake of being a moderator. So hope that answers your question. Who and what was inspiration? So I'm assuming what inspired me to apply for helper. Now I kind of answered this question before in this Q&A, but it kind of didn't. Who was an inspiration? So I would probably say, like, when I saw the first helpers, the first helpers I met were, I think, either Farmer Lights or Lyft. I'm not sure who I met first. I kind of think it was Farmer Lights. Now, Farmer Lights became a moderator later on, and then he resigned. So, but he was a real inspiration. I got to chat. I had the pleasure of chatting with Farmer Lights for a while, and he really inspired me to apply for helper the first time. Now, no, I applied for helper multiple times before becoming helper. So, the person that inspired me to apply again for the last time, which was the application I got accepted on, was Mr. Hello Man. He's actually still a moderator on the server, an awesome moderator. He does an excellent job, and I got to chat with him a little bit. And after having applied multiple times before, I was like, nah, I don't really want to apply for helper again. But then I talked to Then I talked to Mr. Hello Man, and he was like, no, I think you should apply. If you're really driven to become a helper, I think you should apply. So he inspired me to apply for the 4th time, and it was a really good boost. I really appreciate him to this day. What was the first staff member you have ever talked to or met, and what was their personality? Now, I kind of answered this question already, but as far as their personality, really cool, really chill, really relaxed, and it was awesome. And it was Farmer Lights. He was a really cool dude, and fun to talk to. Pretty, really chill, really relaxed, and yeah. Why are pineapples put on pizza? Because they're freaking awesome. Don't question me. What is your favorite color of the alphabet? Probably a triangle. Can you 1v1 Skeppy? Alright, if I get an insane amount of likes and views on this video, I'll ask him, but I kind of doubt with his 200,000+ subscribers. I don't think I'm large enough of a channel to be relevant to him, so I doubt it, but I'll ask if I get enough feedback on this video. Alright, so that about wraps up the Q&A. I hope you guys learned a lot about me, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for asking your questions, and I hoped I answered everyone sufficiently. I know there were a couple people that probably their questions didn't mean exactly what I thought they meant. I'm sorry, but I hope I got most of the questions answered sufficiently, and yeah. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe for more content in the future. Now, I'm not going to promise a regular upload schedule because I keep making those promises and they never happen, but do subscribe. I am planning on uploading more, just hopefully a little bit more frequently than I have been. Since summer's coming along, you know what I mean. It's gonna be great. I can't wait for summer. But that's about it. Thank you guys. Ta-ta for now.